this is Reptile Mani number 1, and right now we are going to the Reptile factory over there in Riverside. And hope they can let me record something in there so I can show you guys how it is. I'm over here with one of the workers on the factory over here in Riverside. His name is Dirk.
Hey everybody, it's Derek here at Reptile Factory. We're going to show you guys some rad reptiles today, and hopefully you see something that you like and give them a thumbs up and subscribe, etc. like that, because we have rocking reptiles and rocking times with this YouTube channel.
Yeah. So, what do you have over here on this one? The first one?
So we have a peach throat monitor up here. This is one of our juveniles. As you see, it's very active right now. It's pretty warm out. You ought to be sure to keep the eye on the temperatures, especially on these guys, especially in these summer months here in Southern California, because it can get kind of hot. And if you notice your animal looks a little distressed, you might want to use a temp gun or a temperature gauge. Unfortunately, in this one, it doesn't look like we have something on display, so I'm going to have to check it out with the temp gun right now. And here's another little gem that we have here at Reptile Factory today. This is one of our juvenile red-eye crocodile skinks. This species comes from New Guinea, and it likes it on the cooler side. Typically, you guys will find this one usually around dusk, eating up some worms or something like that in a little cool, damp area. They like it usually between the high 60s, low 80s, etc. like that. For these guys at the hottest. Another really gorgeous species if you're into something that's a more manageable size enclosure or tropical theme setting. This will be the reptile for you. Friendly inhabitants here today. He doesn't like flying too much, but this is our leopard tortoise here. One of our bigger ones. This one's probably about 5-6 years old already. And it looks to be a male on this particular one. So it's a very gorgeous species. It goes through very high amounts of changing as it grows, from going from a very dark, slightly spotted shell. It'll go through phases where it has high amounts of white, then high amounts of black again. A very gorgeous species. It's a good alternative to the sulcata. It doesn't nearly get as big. Same care though, so if you want something that's going to be a little bit more attractive but a little bit more reasonable, I would go with the leopard tortoise. It's very pretty, and once again,
and what's the biggest they grow?
They get about 22 inches, I believe, for the bigger species. Most of the time it's about 18 inches, 15 to 18 inches.
And what are you supposed to feed them?
I would recommend feeding these guys collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, dandelion greens, a little bit of cactus pads here and there, alfalfa, timothy hay, oat hay, etc. like that would be excellent.
And how do we call these ones?
This would be one of our skyscraper live vivariums. We do a lot of bioactive and built enclosures here. We're always trying to figure out something else to push it for the industry. This is one of our more simple designs. We're currently housing our emerald tree skinks, or green tree skinks in this one. Not a very expensive animal. They're about $45. They're very gorgeous emerald green, as you can see, and we keep multiple sets in an enclosure about this size. So this is something where if you want to go elaborate with the plants, etc. like that, and just really get into building a cage, something as a centerpiece or a way of just conversation starter, it's an excellent one. I hope you guys enjoyed Manny's reptile video today, taking a tour of Reptile Factory. Hopefully you guys can come and check us out. Give him some likes, some subscribers. Excellent guy right here. He's going to show you a lot of cool stuff, and thank you for hanging out with us, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Take care.